love, lies, and betrayal. The night started with fireworks, literal ones outside the restaurant window. The city's skyline lit up as we toasted to our anniversary. I remember thinking how lucky I was to have her, even as we argued all the time, even as she'd storm out and come back, whispering apologies that sounded more like challenges. Halfway through dessert, she reached across the table, squeezed my hand, and said, "I'm pregnant." My heart hammered with a cocktail of panic and joy, but before I could even process it, the man sitting alone at the next table stood up, glass raised, and said, "Congrats, Cherry." I froze. Cherry was my nickname for her. Stupid, private, the kind of thing nobody else should know. She went pale, eyes darting from me to him, and then laughed too loud, pretending it was some wild coincidence. The man just smiled, sat back down, and kept glancing over like he was waiting for something. My mind was spinning. I asked her how he knew that name, and she just shrugged, said I was being paranoid, said maybe she mentioned it to a friend. But I saw her hands shaking, the way she wouldn't meet my eyes. We left early, barely talking, the silence between us thick with all the things I wanted to accuse her of but couldn't prove. In the car, she said she needed air and got out before we even reached our apartment. I looped back to the restaurant, heart pounding, and found the man still sitting there, staring at the empty seat she'd left behind. When I asked him, he smiled thinly and said, "Ask her about last Thursday." My stomach dropped. Last Thursday she'd said she was with her sister, but I remembered the missed calls, the new dress, the way she'd come home smelling like cologne that wasn't mine. When I finally confronted her, she broke down, tears and confessions tumbling out in a mess. She'd been seeing him for months, and she wasn't sure who the father was. I wanted to scream, punch a wall, do anything to make the betrayal feel less real, but all I could do was sit there while she sobbed. The worst part was realizing I'd ignored all the signs, clinging to the hope that love could fix what was broken between us. In the end, I wasn't just betrayed by her. I was betrayed by my own need to believe her lies.